I'm going to share 10 plus reasons why you should start a YouTube channel. And it's probably going to be some reasons you haven't heard before if you're a Christian. Let's go. All right, reason number one. And some of these may blend together, but I'm going to start off. Let's get right to it. Reason number one, you want to leave a legacy. So regardless if you don't make a dime, imagine you don't make a dime from your YouTube channel, but imagine if your grandkids imagine if you had a video recording of your great-grandfather or your great-great-grandfather and mother, and you was able to watch videos that they did, sharing their faith or just talking about things they like and things of that nature. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, we're lucky to have a picture or a nice looking picture of, you know, distant relatives or relatives or different generations of relatives passed on. I apologize, these bugs out here for me swiping these nets and stuff. But yeah, imagine how that'd be, how you can pass on your beliefs, or they can pass on what they believed in, their hobbies, what they did, how beneficial that'd be to you in this day and time. So you can do the same thing for your grandkids or your great-grandkids or your great-great-grandkids. If you just did a video, you know, sharing your faith or sharing things you're interested in and things of that nature. Because as long as YouTube is in business, the videos is always there and they can always hide that. So if everything else is gone, all their possessions is gone, let's say if they did a video, even if you have a video or a DVD or a video on a computer, the computer can crash or the video can get stolen or the DVD can break or something. But as long as it's uploaded on YouTube and YouTube is still a thing, you can always go back and listen to the video. So that's one way you can leave a legacy. You can pass on, you know, good information, knowledge, and wisdom to the next generation. Next one, it helps you with your public speaking in public or speaking in general. Let's say you're an introvert or something, and you know you're not good with speaking in front of people. You know, this is a great way to practice. This is a great way to get better, to improve your speaking skills, because it's like when you watch your own videos or if you edit your own videos, you're actually seeing or witnessing how you talk, how you sound, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. So when you talk to other people, or you may have to do a presentation or something for your job, you already have experience with speaking, and you know, it's a way you can speak to a lot of people without actually looking at them or focusing on a crowd of people. So it's just a way to get better in your public speaking. And number three, I mean, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. I know back in the day, if you want to have a business or you want to do anything, you had to have a startup cost. These days, with a lot of these tools we're using, it doesn't cost anything. So it's like, what is the worst that can happen? I mean, what can you lose? But other than just time recording it, you know. But again, it's up, you know, you just add on that to other benefits by having a video there. What if you make money off it or not? It didn't, you know, cost you anything, but you still had a video there if, you know, you want to share it with loved ones or, you know, like I said, leave a legacy. So number 4, you can learn from doing videos. So it depends on what video you do about. So if you say you want to do a video about learning, a video about one of your passions or something you're passionate about, then like say you like sewing or you like to whatever you like, hobby you like to do that you have a lot of knowledge of. People say do something that you're knowledgeable about. If you're doing a YouTube video on how to do it, or tips and tricks on how to do the thing you're trying to teach somebody how to do it, they say when you teach, you're actually learning yourself. You actually get better yourself. So if it's a subject that you're trying to get better in, do a video on it, and guess what? You will even get more knowledge because you have to research, or you have to prepare for the video. You have to put some work in, making sure you make it clear. And the best way to learn something is to be able to teach it to somebody else. Number 5 is biblical. That's why YouTube is so successful. That's why people, or YouTube creators rather, is so successful, because you're using biblical principles. It's giving and receiving principle. You're giving, you're serving the public with information. Like whether it's how to change your battery in your car, or how to replace your sink, or how to fix your toilet. You're helping people. You're helping thousands, maybe millions of people fix their toilet, or change their battery, or change their oil, or change their sink or faucet for free. So you're giving, you're sharing information that's helping people. So when you're helping people, you're giving, because the giving and receiving is not just about money. It could be your works. You're giving, and you're going to get something in return. It may not be from YouTube. It can be from YouTube, or it can come from somewhere else. But the point is, it's biblical. We supposed to serve. We supposed to not be here to serve ourselves, but to serve others. So that's another reason. And then, number 6 is pretty much, if I'm on the right number, forgive me if I skip a number, but another one is like basically what I said is, not only is biblical, but you're helping people. So it's one way you like, what can I do? I don't have money. I can't feed the homeless, or I can't give shelter to people in the street, or I don't have money to get to people who on the corner who want, they got their hand out, who want money. But you can do a YouTube video. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can just provide information or help to people who may need help. And it doesn't have to be a tutorial on how to do something. It could just be encouragement. It could be whatever you have to give, because everybody have a different gift and has something else to give. So the next one is, okay, you would say, well, it's saturated. There's a lot of people doing it already. But the good thing about, by default, you are different. By default, you are unique by default. So you're not going to be like everybody else. So like, for instance, let's say you're an introvert and somebody's already doing a video on a certain topic. But guess what? Now you're an introvert doing a video on that topic. Or you're whatever type of person you are. You're going to be different by default just because you have a different personality. And everybody resonates with different personalities because you got so many different personalities looking at videos. So I may look at one video and may not really resonate with that YouTuber because maybe they have a personality that just didn't click with me. But you, on the other hand, we're similar. I kind of click with the personality you have. So even though I'm getting the same information, but it's just some way how you presented it, and how you said it, I just resonate with yours more. So it's no such thing as, it's saturated with a lot of people. That's one of the benefits or good things about YouTube is you can't saturate it. If you're doing a business in the world, for one, you're going to need startup costs. You're going to need money. It's going to take a lot of work and effort. And if there's a lot of people doing it, you're going to have a lot of competition. You're going to be struggling for what they call market share, or, you got 5 or 50 McDonald's in your city and you try to open up another McDonald's, it's going to be hard, or you try to open up another fast food restaurant, it's going to be hard. But YouTube is, like I said, the competition really doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it does matter in a sense, but it's so small to the point where you can still get a piece of the pie. Where, yeah, if you're trying to make a living, you're trying to get rich, or make a lot of money from YouTube, then yeah, competition does matter, but there's no reason to stop you from getting started. Which getting to the next point is, for one, it's a great commission. We're called to be the light, encouraging others, helping others. It's one easy way, it's free, doesn't cost anything, way to be the light, to spread good news, to encourage one another for free. And yeah, great commission, be the light. And the thing is, another benefit is you don't even have to go out your way. You don't have to have a studio, or you have to have a car to drive to the studio. You have to have a room set up. Right now I'm walking. This is something I'm going to be doing anyway. Normally I'd be listening to music or listen to a podcast or something. But it doesn't even take time. If you do it while you're doing something anyway. I'm already walking. It's not taking me no extra time. Only effort is just reaching to my phone and recording. I mean, no really extra other than maybe a little bit of editing, but do something you're doing already. You can, you see a lot of people, they record in a car. Let's say you drive into work every day and it takes you 15 minutes to get to work. But guess what? That's a 5, maybe 10-minute video every day where you have to drive anyway. You're just putting you're posting your phone up on a dashboard somewhere and you're just talking. And, of course, I'm not recommending, you look at your phone or something. You can just be recording yourself talking or whatever. Well, I don't know. Don't touch the phone. Maybe scratch that. But a lot of people, if you sit and pull over and you're at a light, I don't know. But with the laws changing, maybe I need to take that back. But my point is, what I'm saying is that do something you're already doing anyway. If you go to the gym, record the video at the gym. If you're going for a walk anyway, record it while you're walking. If you go to the gym, you can post up the phone on the bench and, and talk or, whatever. But my point is, it's easy, if you're something you're doing on a computer. All you have to do is record your screen. You hit a button, record the screen, and guess what? All you're doing is something you're gonna do anyway. You just hit the button and record the screen, and you do a little bit of editing. So next point is, again, with the phones these days, you don't even need a whole studio setup. The phones these days are just as good, so you can just use your phone. And of course, if you get to the point where you can make money, you can upgrade, get better cameras, stuff like that. But again, it costs you nothing to get started. You already got the tools already to do what you need to do. So yeah, no excuses. And like I said, it's potential to make income, because if you continue to do it consistently, you never know what video is going to go viral or what's not. And last tip I would say is you can use it for free advertisement. So what would you want to advertise? Let's say you have products, that you're a painter, or you make music, or you make whatever you do. It's a way to promote whatever you do. So if you write books, it's a way to promote your books. You can talk about your book, or you talk about books in general, or there's a lot of book clubs out here. You just talk about books or books you like to read or whatever. It's just a way to promote your own products, your own hobbies, and stuff like that. And let's say, okay, you may say I don't have a hobby, but you can promote yourself as far as your portfolio. Let's say you're trying to get a job in a certain career. You can make videos on topics in that career field. That way, when somebody asks you about, hey, what's your portfolio, what you know about this topic. You say, well, hey, I got a whole YouTube channel on this topic. They look at your videos, they're like, wow, this guy has a lot of information. This guy knows a lot. He got a whole series on X, Y, and Z. Like for example, if you want to be a programmer and you got small videos on you creating programs, it's one thing to see a program, on your resume. Hey, I built this program. They don't know if you pay somebody to build it, or video is even better because they actually seeing you do it, and then you actually learning how to do it as well. And the more you do the videos, the better you get at whatever you're doing, and it's just like a video of your portfolio. So it's like, again, advertisement, or you can take these videos and put them on your LinkedIn, and guess what? That's what recruiters and employers go to LinkedIn. Look at your LinkedIn profile and say, wow, this guy got many videos on this certain topic. Hey, we may want to hire him. So those are, I'm sure, probably over 10 reasons you should start a YouTube channel.